Hello and welcome to Do What Where. This is a new YouTube channel that I've created in order to share my experience in the outdoor world. Today we have the intro to the Augusta Canal mountain bike trail. So we're going to go exploring. Today's adventure begins at the Lake Olmsted Trailhead. If you Google Lake Olmsted Trailhead, it'll bring you to this parking lot. So this is where we're going to start our adventure. You can see off to the left there is a set of restrooms. They're currently closed post-Helene, but they may reopen sometime in the future. You can see a couple of water fountains here, as well as a community board. The Lake Olmsted Trailhead is also a popular place for many local 5Ks and 10Ks to start. As we get started going across the Lake Olmsted Bridge, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to the Augusta Canal Authority and to Sorba CSRA. So these organizations are responsible for the care and maintenance and development of the Augusta Canal and the Augusta Canal Mountain Bike Trail. Without these organizations, we wouldn't be able to do this adventure today, so shout out to them. I'll make sure to put a link in the description to those two organizations. So as we're getting across the bridge, we're going to have our first navigation point here. So we're going to look right and down this trail. If you follow it, that'll take you to the Croc Center, but we're going to go left. So as you can see, this is a very popular trail, and we're going to go ahead and blur out this nice family that's walking by us here. And we'll come up on one of the wonderful signs that's maintained by the Augusta Canal Authority. So you can see here that we have several different trails that intersect right at this point. I hope to explore some of those trails in future videos, but for now, we're going to speed things up a little bit. There's no reason for you to watch me slowly run down this access trail. So this is part of the Canal Towpath Trail, and it will run us into the connector trail to go from the trailhead sign that we're going to hit here shortly into the Augusta Canal mountain bike trail. As we're cruising down this trail, I'd like to take a minute and just point out a couple of features that we have on the screen. So in the upper right hand corner, you're going to see a little map, and that dot is the GPS data of where we're at in the route that we're taking on the Augusta Canal mountain bike trail and the lead-in. So we're currently still on the lead-in, but you can see my little dot getting closer to those squiggly lines. So when we get up here to the trailhead map, you should be able to look at the little squiggly lines in the upper right-hand corner and kind of get an idea of where we're at and where we're going. In the lower left-hand corner, you'll see the direction that I'm traveling and the speed, although that's not quite as interesting, but I thought I'd include it just for your enjoyment. So now we're coming up on a very important part of this video, and this is information at the Augusta Canal trailhead. So this sign shows us the rules that we have, including which direction to travel because it's a busy trail and you don't want to go the wrong direction, and a map showing where you're currently at. And now we're taking off. So if you thought we were going fast on that approach trail, we're doing the whole trail today. So I sped this up 800% so that we can get through the whole thing. Now, as we're running down this trail with an 800% speed up, we are going to stop at a couple of different locations, like right here, where we're going to have the turn-in. So this is an access road that is part of the lead-in for this trail, and I think if you don't know where to turn, it's easy to miss. And so this video is to get you onto the trail, and so this is where you access this trailhead. So we still haven't gotten to the point where you're going to turn clockwise or counterclockwise, but we are at a very important turning point. So we're going to speed down the trail, but then we're going to slow it down here at the top of this hill. And you see that pink ribbon? That's going to show you where we're going to turn clockwise or counterclockwise. And so we are on the trail at this point. And so we are zooming around from the south trailhead. So in another video, I plan to go over with you the North Trailhead and how to access from an area that's closer to the pump station. The pump station can be accessed from Eisenhower Park, which is currently closed due to Helene as well, but the pump station is still accessible by running down the canal towpath in the direction that we were going until you reach the pump station. So that path runs parallel to these trails, and these scenic trails, I was trying to show a little bit of the river there, allow you to get back to the trailhead on the north side of this trail. I've done enough talking here, so I'm just going to let you enjoy the ride. Alright, and we've arrived at the North Trailhead. So here you can once again see where you've got directions on which way to travel, depending on what day. Obviously this is an even day, because I'm continuing on my path. And once again, I'm just going to let you enjoy this ride. Okay, we're coming up to these pink ribbons again that denote the South Trailhead. This is where we turned earlier to start our route, and this is where we're going to turn to get off the trail. So back we go, down the trail access towards the Lake Olmsted Trailhead. And I hope you enjoyed our time together today as we finish up here. If you've made it this far in the video, why don't you just go ahead and like and subscribe, because apparently you love the sound of my voice and maybe some of the musical stylings that have gone along with this video. Thanks, and have a great day.